Happy New Year again, world. Oh, my voice is horrible. Vanity check. Oh, my goodness. I went to bed shortly before 10 o'clock on the 31st and was woken up shortly after midnight. so I haven't had a lot of sleep tonight, and hopefully I'll eventually get to sleep again. But I decided to spend my time constructively, and I decided I would write Judge Jeremy S. Hennigan a final and third and final letter, minus the colorful expletives, of course. And hopefully, if all he read out of the last couple of letters were the colorful expletives, then maybe, just maybe, this letter here will actually, hopefully, reach him. It is, I'd say, two, almost 2:30 in the morning on the 1st. January 2015. Probably about 6 minutes till 2:30. Uh, and I finished up my letter, stuck it in an envelope, and printed up an extra copy so that I could read it to you. Why don't we do that right now? It's a short one-page letter. It shouldn't take too long. January 1st, 2015. Dear Judge Jerome S. Hennigan, how has your new year started off thus far? I hope you rang it in a responsible yet enjoyable fashion. Today, being that this is and will be my third and final letter to you, I hope with all my heart that this one letter, minus all the colorful expletives that are and were simply to bring force and importance to my words, finds you in happy spirits and in joyful delight of the coming new year. As I have stated before, whether in a letter to you personally or simply in one of my vlogs on YouTube, we, the human beings that are all stewards of this world, are all unequivocally equals before and to each other. No one man, woman, and or child is less than or greater than any other man, woman, or child. With that said, excuse me, and hopefully understood, that includes, yet is not limited to, the unique and diverse individuals that grace your presence each and every day in court. Just because one individual, be them a man, be them larger, be them more powerful, be them more vocal, does not make them automatically guilty, and vice versa. Be an individual smaller in stature, weaker in looks, and shorter by nature does not make them automatically the victim in any sense of the word. That is where society and you fail. That is where we all fail as a whole. You cannot be so blind and irresponsible to think and believe that simply because one individual is bigger and another individual is smaller, that the bigger individual is always the guilty and the smaller is always the victim. On a similar note, just because someone is larger or bigger or louder does not make them any less capable or removes their ability to protect themselves from the potential harm that may be inflicted from someone that is smaller. And just because someone is smaller does not immediately deny them as a potential threat. Ask Mr. Bobbitt about his ex-wife, Miss Lorena Bobbitt, and the potential harm that can be inflicted from an individual that is shorter and or smaller in physical stature and nature. Please, do not be so naive as to believe otherwise. I hope my words have educated you in some way. I hope that you Discontinue using your office and or position to control and manipulate, like a bully, the people that come before you seeking honorable justice and constitutional common law procedure. I hope that, with all my heart and being, at least these final words may have inexplicatively and overwhelmingly finally reached you, minus the colorful expletives, of course. I put a little smiley face at the end of that. As always, if you ever have any questions and or concerns, please never hesitate in contacting me personally. My ears are always open and my wisdom is always available. So, please call me and we can enjoy a meal and break bread together, as well as enjoy each other's company beyond the trivial trials and tribulations of the positions in life we both enjoy and suffer through. Above all else, enjoy the new year, my brother, my equal. Sincerely, Michael Flipside Dinsmore. I put a open parentheses and close parentheses around Flipside, my phone number, and then my email address. That's it. That's my third and final letter to Judge Jerome S. Hennigan. Hopefully, it reaches him. Hopefully, in the immortal words of some movie that I discussed about before, where you either listen to Hendrix or you hear Hendrix. Hopefully, he heard my words. I truly do love each and every one of you. Truly and deeply I do. Carpe diem. And as always, catch you on the flip side. Ha ha!